So, Claudio Kirchmair, who played Rabbit today at the European Championship 2012, he made top 32. And show us your deck.
Yeah, okay. I played Dino. It was not built by me, but the whole team tested and tried to build the best Dino Rabbit deck because we decided it's the best choice for Euros. So, and I only made a few changes. So, 3 rabbits with Kabazauls and Sabersaurus, which is obvious.
Genius.
Genius! I made it first. Then 3 tour guides and 3 effectuator. I think that's standard. Then Sangan and 1 Maxx. 1 Maxx because Wind-Up got more popular and yeah, they play more on the hand loop. So if you have already 4 hand traps in the main, you should win the first game. And it's also not so bad against Rabbit. It's also good against dragons because they can have the tour guide in the first game. And then 2 Spirit Reaper. This is a card that is good against all the big 3 decks. It's good against Wind-Up because they can destroy it. It's good against Rabbit because they can destroy it. And it's good against Dragon because they can destroy it. So it stalls, or you can go aggressive with Torrential Tribute and Solemn Warning.
What were your matchups today?
I played against a lot of rabbits, no insectors. I played one hero, Rodrigo, and got my revenge. Then I played against 1 anti-deck in the first round, no Dark World, no Samurai, no crazy decks, and I only lost to Rabbit once in Chaos Ring in the last round, but it doesn't matter because I had a guaranteed top. And I lost to Jake Windsor with Wind-Ups in the timer because I forgot to side out Pot of Avarice.
Good choice.
No, it was not a good choice. Okay, so then we have 3 missing space Typhoon and they have a Storm against Backrows remover. Still, I don't run Magma Cosmos in the main, so you can run all of these cards. Then 2 Forbidden Lands. I don't think that they are so strong, but they are needed. You can't play without them. It's good if you start the second game and go for Leviair Dolkka and have additional protection against all the Soul Takers and Darko. Then Book of Moon, yeah, stable. Monster Reborn, we won't cut it. And Pot of Avarice and Darkhold and Mind Control. I think Mind Control is one of the most broken cards in this deck. If you're an advantage, you have the 100% win. Against Dragon it's good because you can get the Raikus or the Tour Guides or anything. And against Wind-Up it's good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Why is it good against Wind-Up? Or show us your traps first and after the question.
It's good against every deck that runs a lot of rank of level 3 or 4 monsters. Okay, then I choose to not play Gors. Because when we tested and I played against a rabbit deck, the rabbit player was good enough to avoid the Gora, so he didn't attack, only attack with Dolkka or Warning, so if he would have gained. And then I played against Wind-Up and it was the same. They loop you and then Gora doesn't help and you can't wait with Gors in the hand. You have to commit to the field and this is why I choose to play Starlight Road over Gors. To set all my hand and be confident. And every deck, like if you play against Wind-Up, I play 2 Torrentials and 2 Bottomless Trapple. And every time I summoned my rabbit, it got removed my monsters or Torrential. So I thought I would play Starlight Road because if you activate it and it goes through, you win the game. Stardust Dragon is too broken. Okay, then Solemn Judgment, the best card, or best trap. Then 2 Solemn Warning. 2 Bottomless Trapple against the Wind-Up, the Dragons and the Rabbits. 2 Dimensional Prisons, more against the Dragon or Mirror match, not against the Wind-Up match. And 2 Torrentials. Some people don't play Torrential, some play only 1, but I think 2 are good. You need them against the Dragons, again, because they spam the field, and if you slow play the Torrential and only do it when they go for game, yeah, they lose. And it's important against Wind-Up. Every swarming deck. So I wouldn't change a card in the main deck. I was pretty... It was good, let's see. Okay, then in the side deck I played the second Maxx. I sided against the mirror matchup if they go first, and against Wind-Up, where it doesn't matter who starts. Then 2 Snowman Eater for the mirror matchup against Hero, against Rouge decks. Sometimes I know, sometimes I try to side one to have more outs against people. Okay. Then Kycoo, maybe against Insector, maybe against Dark World if we play against it, or against Chaos Dragon, but it was never good when it worked. I never won a game because of Kycoo, only because of Rabbit and Turret. Then one Fissure. I decided to play Fissure over level limit area because if you play against Chaos Dragon and you have level limit area, they can play defensive and bring out exceed monsters and spam the field and don't attack and start popping your monsters. So you will lose, you have the level limit, but they wait and kill all your monsters with it. Then 2 Soul Takers, yeah, for the mirror matchup, for against dragons, against Rouge decks, and against Wind-Up, because if they start and you go Maxx and they have a carrier left in the board, and then you summon your monster and attack and they have a removal, you need a removal for their carrier. Then, yeah, I come later to that. 2 Black Corner of Heaven. I thought it would be good against the mirror matchup and Wind-Up. It's good against Wind-Up. In the mirror matchup it's okay. I would side only 1. So I'm not sure if you really need 2, so 1 should be enough in my opinion. Then 3 Microcosmos against Insector or Chaos Dragons. And then I had the decision between playing 2 Royal Decree or 2 Dust Tornado. And I thought I don't want to side into Royal Decree if I ran 10 traps in the middle. And I don't want to side into Dust Tornado. I don't know, I don't like this card. I think 3 Mystical Space and Storm should be enough. And then I thought I would side it in the timeout to go through damage, or against Insector to protect your Macrocosmos, or against Hero if they have counter traps, but it was just an idea and I never won because of it. I think I only sided it once in the timeout and didn't do it.
Do you want to create Ying because of Dark Bribe?
Yeah. I want to greet you. Okay, and last but not least, the extra deck, the Ghost token. I don't play Ghost, but I had the Ghost token, so your opponent thinks you play Ghost because you have the token, so it has to be Ghost. Then Zenmaines, Tempo is broken in this format with that many exceed monsters. Then 1 Leviair, 1 Leviathan. Then Maestroke, I like it. I never brought out Roach, but there are some cases when you play against Chaos Dragon where you will summon the Roach. Then Reaper Killer, 2 Dolkka, 2 Laggia, 1 Utopia, 1 Pearl, 1 Utopia Ray, and 1 Stardust Dragon. I played Utopia Ray because I thought I will mind control Utopia once, but it never happened. Yeah, that's it.
Wino, Gaia, Knight.
Okay, that's a rare case that I will mind control a rank 5 or higher exceed monster.
Against Insector.
Utopia Ray, I can make it for my own Utopia, so the chance is high that I will use Utopia Ray. Maybe you can play instead a Catastrophe or an Armory Arm, or the Jin when he attacks goes to 3k. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Any last words?
Yeah, I want to greet the organization United Causes. and every one of my fans, and Peter Groß with an awesome deck builder. Yeah, and Torge Aircoach, yeah, and all the Austrians. That's it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.